Isaiah 9:6 says, "For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." Now, we know this to be a prophecy about Jesus made 700 years before he was born.
At this point within the life of the prophet Isaiah, the divided nation of Judah was facing multiple threats of war. One being the threat of a civil war from their counterparts in the territory of Israel, who allied themselves with the people of Damascus. And the other being the threat of an outside invasion from the towering nation of Assyria. Starting from chapter 7, Isaiah is giving prophecies that promise times of comfort to King Ahaz, who was sitting on the throne in Jerusalem at the time. This prophecy is not speaking of Christ, but Hezekiah, who was the child that was born to King Ahaz during this time of tension from multiple threats of war. This verse states that the child is born, not will be born 700 years later. This child already exists. The government will be on his shoulders simply because he was the next in line to the throne that his father sat on as the king of Judah. He was called the Mighty God because his name comes from two Hebrew roots. The first half of Hezekiah, Kazak, translates to strength or might. The second half, Yah, simply translated to God. He was literally called, by name, Mighty God. Hezekiah was called the Prince of Peace because he was able to achieve a period of peace within the territory of Judah during this tumultuous period in their history. He was a wonderful counselor because through his continuous counsel with Eliakim, his scribes, the elders of the priests, as well as the prophet Isaiah, he was able to achieve this time of peace.